All hail a beard, it's your boy Big Beard B, and we back for another edition of Big Beard Business. In today's video, we're doing a fragrance house overview on Nateeva Perfumes. Now, if you aren't familiar with Nateeva Perfumes, Nateeva aims to have their collection take you on a fragrance journey of various different, exciting, exotic destinations. And each of the fragrances they release are inspired by and named after flowers from different exotic destinations across the globe. Currently, there are 6 fragrances within their collection, but today we'll be discussing 3: Aruba, St. Thomas, and Jamaica. Now, other 3 we'll be discussing today. Aruba is my favorite, which is a bit weird because these are inspired by flowers, 1, and 2, this one has neroli. That stated, Aruba was inspired by the wing glow flower, but it's described as this floral fragrance infused with bergamot blossoms, freesia, rose, and then it also has this bright neroli note in the top, which I'm not usually a fan of, so that's why it's a bit weird. However, here's what I think helps Aruba out for me. There's this Persian lime note in the top, which takes quite a bit of the bite out of that neroli note, so I tend to like it a bit more. And as it dries down, it settles upon this sheer musk. You have these amber droplets in here as well, and it also has this cedarwood. Overall, I think this one comes off as this seductive, refreshing, and calming scent. Now, if you aren't familiar with this entire line, everything that I've smelled so far is very, very calming. And if you didn't know, these are all for women as well. So definitely something that you should get your lady to try out if she's into those floral notes. But if not, this is definitely one that you can try out because the neroli and that bright lime in the beginning of it, man, amazing. So now that Aruba's out the way, that leaves us with St. Thomas and Jamaica. Now the presentations are the same and the colors are about the same as well in terms of what the actual juice looks like, but these 2 fragrances are worlds apart. I mean, they're approximately 815 miles apart, but who's counting? Now, St. Thomas was inspired by the frangipani plant and it has this creamy vibe. It's stated to have this water accord, rose absolute, orange flower absolute, vanilla, and musk. And although it's not listed in the note breakdown, when this one dries down, something about it kind of reminds me of a pear. And Jamaica, well, Jamaica is a bit different than what I expected. Jamaica has notes of mandarin, vanilla, plumeri blossoms, vetiver, and white musk. And from its name, I was expecting something maybe with coconut, jackfruit, or even like this different take on lime. But what I do get from Jamaica is this beach vibe. And when I say beach vibe, I don't mean that it smells beachy. It just has this like upscale, very luxurious suntan type of vibe to it. Now, if I were to smell this on someone at the beach, it would not feel like it was out of place because, again, it has that upscale, luxurious type of suntan lotion vibe to it. When I spray this one, it kind of puts me in the mindset of Killian's I Love the Way You Feel, and not stating that they smell exactly alike, but similar. Not similar to the point where I spray them next to each other, I'm going to think that they're clones, but I can feel like they were in the same house. They obviously had the same type of thought process behind them. I Love the Way You Feel was going for something that you could wear on the beach, and Jamaica being a good destination for beach resorts, then obviously this one had the same type of vibe in mind. Now, as you guys know, my wife likes these darker fragrances, something that is a bit more heavier. She's into those very, very creamy, borderline, not masculine, but almost like something that a man could wear. But with these fragrances here, she smelled them on me and was like, hey, what are you wearing? I like it. Now, these are very feminine, okay? So I think the only one that a man, in my opinion, could really get away with wearing is Aruba. But if you wanted to wear one of these, you could, because obviously I Love the Way You Feel from time to time. But I think these are solid fragrances that you can pick up for your missus. And if you were looking to pick one of these up and not pay the full price, these go for $125 for 100 ml, which isn't terribly bad for this quality of fragrance. And they really put some quality into this one. It's not anything that you're going to smell that's like, oh, this is overly synthetic or anything like that. It's a very nice fragrance overall. It's dainty, it's light, and they do last. But if you're looking to spend something a little bit less and just try it out, then you can holler at my people over at Luxury Scent Box because they do have these available for the low. Obviously, you can use your boy code Big Beard Business and save $5 off your initial order. And that's not just this, man. Anything on their site, with the exception of the PDMs, you should be good to go, man. Solid fragrances overall for the house. I do enjoy this one. And once I'm done with these videos, man, they're going downstairs to the missus because she does enjoy them as well. They're entering her collection. Now, I've had these in my collection maybe for about 3 months or so, testing and smelling. And obviously, I gave you guys a quick overview of what I think about these fragrances. But if you care to hear more about them in depth, and you're like, hey, I want to hear more specifically about this one, then you know how it goes. Just comment down below and let me know what you think, or which one you want to hear more about, and I can tell you what I think. So that's what I have for you guys today, man. Nateeva fragrances. There are 6 in the collection. I briefly went over 3 of them with you, and I think you guys will enjoy them. I'll leave everything linked down below for you. And listen, great backstory on the company. Like one of the co-founders of the company was into fragrances prior to creating this fragrance. They were like judging fragrances. Like that's what they did, is they judged fragrances before they came to market. So it's not just me. I want you to think about it. All right, so think about it. When a fragrance comes to market, it has to be vetted first. And this person was there telling you yay or nay, and these ones are yay. All right, that's what I have for you guys today. I'm your boy, Big Beard B. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and we are back again. Now, you can follow me to an exotic destination, or you can just hit the goddamn bell.